Hey everyone, my name is Gary and I am a junior developer who has recently graduated from the Coding Dojo bootcamp. I would like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this video. In this video I would like to demonstrate one of my projects that I built in this course. This is a project that I built using Python with the Flask framework. This was the project that I submitted for the final exam, which earned me a perfect score. First, let's just go over some of the project structure. Here we can see that I was able to make use of modularization, where I was able to break my project up into controllers, models, and views. If we look into the views, we can see that I was able to actually go a little bit further, and I broke my project up using template inheritance. This enabled me to be able to write cleaner and more efficient code. Let's jump right into the project. This is the login registration page. As we can see, all the other routes are protected from unlogged in users. We can also see that I have form validation on both of these forms. Let's go ahead and create a new user. And just to go ahead and confirm that the login route works, let's go ahead and log in with this user I just created. The point of this project is to help a user keep track of the trees that the user has planted in the user's area. Here we can see all the trees that have been planted by all of the users. If we click on tree's details, we can see what tree was planted by which user, where the tree was planted, and when the tree was planted, and for what reasons. We can also see who has visited this tree among the other users. On this page, we can see a list of all of the existing users, and then we can view each user and all of the user details. Here we can see a list of all the trees that this user has planted. Right now this user has not planted any trees. So if we go back to our dashboard, we can see that this link changes. This gives us the ability to access the form that will document a tree that this user has planted. There is form validation on this tree, or on this form. My apologies. Now we can see that our tree has been added to the list. Now let's say that we went to see this peach tree. If we wanted to, we can click this link and that would allow us to visit or document that we have visited this tree. Our name has been added to the list. If we click this link again, we will see that we have already visited this tree and we cannot visit it again. Therefore, our name will not be re-added to this list. When we go to view details, we get presented with a couple of extra buttons that we wouldn't see if we went to another user's detail page. In here we can delete our account, which would delete all of our trees that we documented, and we can also update our profile. On the trees detail page, we can delete each tree, and we can also update our trees. So what if the user wanted to try to update a tree that the user has not created? Well, if we were to copy this link and pass in another tree value or another tree ID, we get prompt that we are not authorized to do that. And that would be the same as if we tried to delete a tree that wasn't ours. Also, that would be the same if we were to try to update and or delete a user that is not us. And like usual, we can log out. That'll pretty much conclude this demonstration of this simple project. Thank you for your time.